What's up, y'all? My name is Johnny Johnny, and this is Live with Johnny Johnny. Today, we're going to talk about dating. I made a post earlier today about going on a date and the female putting down her phone and listening to me as we were on a date, which is very unusual because I haven't dated in a long time, but I'm starting to date again and things like that. My last two dates, it was kind of the same thing. We both put our phones down, and I think I was picking my phone up way more than they was picking their phone up. But they put their phone down, and they was really into what I was saying, which is really rare because we live in like a TikTok age where people want to check their phone, they want to watch videos and all of that. So that's what this is about. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about why it's so hard anymore to get a female to want to go on a date with you. We're going to try to figure that out. And then there's a few other questions that we're going to ask too. So make sure y'all tap in, tell your people. You can comment, you can like, you can share. But we're going to talk about some real dope things today. So we're going to try to figure this out. And why do females stand guys up? We're going to try to figure this out. What goes through their head as they try to stand us up as guys. So I know I've been stood up a few times, and I know a few of you guys been stood up a few times too. So that's what we're going to talk about. So let's go ahead and get it started, y'all. My name is Johnny Johnny, and this is Johnny Johnny Live. Let's go. All right, y'all. We are back once again. I want to thank everybody for tapping in. This is going to be a really good show. We're going to talk about dating in 2024 and everything that comes with it. Y'all, we're going to get into this topic. Woo! Because a lot of guys like me are single. There's a lot of single females. Like, everybody want to be single, so you would just think like it'd be easy to go on a date with somebody. Like, before, everybody's in a relationship. Like, you want to go on a date, now a relationship. Everybody is single nowadays. So you think it would be easy to go in a relationship, to go into a dating type of atmosphere. But I'm going to explain to you guys why it's so hard to go on a date with a female. I think one of the things that makes it hard for a female to accept a date is because of expectations. They think that something is attached to them going on a date, when a lot of times they just want to eat and have a good conversation. And so what happens in the back of their mind, they're thinking, if I go on a date with this guy, he's going to be wanting some sex. He's going to be wanting to fuck. And I don't know how true that is for a lot of guys, but sometimes when you get older, you want to go on a date, a few dates before you start dating somebody, or you want to get to know that person. Or a lot of times it's because you want to have dinner, good conversation with a beautiful woman in front of you. Like, that's some dope ass, fly ass shit. Especially if you're making money, you might want to go out, eat, enjoy your time going out, eat. You know what I'm saying? You want a beautiful woman in front of you so you can have that conversation with her. But nowadays, people, especially females, feel like it may be something attached to that. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why females are so hesitant to agree to going on a date. Sorry, I got to answer my phone. Sorry. So one reason, and then another reason, I think, like a hidden reason that people don't talk about, the reason why females don't want to go on a date is because I think a lot of times females don't want to be seen me 1 second. I think a lot of times a female don't want to be seen with the guy. You know, there's a lot going on in her life. She's dating other men, she's talking to other men, and her being seen or being out with somebody else might mess up those other things that she got going on in her life. So she may shy away from dating so she can explore her other options and keep her other options open. So one of the things, and we're going to recap, one of the things is because they feel like it's a commitment. If they do go on this date, then all of a sudden, boom, I got to do something. I got to give something up. I got to have sex with this guy. He going to want to fuck for a steak. Fuck for a steak. Because if I buy you a steak, you finna fuck. No, I'm just joking. Let me get that out there, because I go on a date sometime because I just want to have that conversation. It's, you know, I get busy, I work a lot. I want to have a conversation similar to what it was when I was, you know, in a relationship or something like that. You want to be able to talk to another adult. And sometimes it's hard to just talk to your boys all the time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, guys don't really conversate like that anyway. We ain't gonna be like, hey man, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? To another dude. Hey dog, how was your week? You had a hard week, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about all that. But a female will listen to your day. You know, she wants to tell you about her day as well. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to have that side of it too. I know I was the type of person that I just wanted to talk about my day, and I didn't want to hear about her day. You know what I'm saying? When I was like, shit, like, this is, you know what I'm saying? But it's a two-way street. You got to listen to what she's talking about too, so make her feel like she engaged. But that's the beauty of it, is that you guys can both talk about, you know, how you're feeling and how your day was, how your week was. You know what I'm saying? If her boss is tripping and things like that, you want to have those conversations and things like that over some drinks, dinner, nice conversation. You don't end it at that. Don't have expectations like, yeah, she looking good. She came in that. I'm gonna try to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it was, and that kind of ruined it for a lot of people. I think a lot of females are scared of Junior. And if you don't know who Junior's a players club. They ain't gonna come over your house. A lot of females they intimidated to scare come over your house. I think that movie, if I ever talked to Ice Cube, I would straight cuss him out, because you putting out that movie Player Club fucked it up for a lot of players. That character Junior ruined it for a lot of guys. Now every time you ask a girl to come over, in the back of her mind, she thinking Junior finna pop out. Junior is not finna pop out. Junior ain't here. And that's what happened, is a lot of females feel like Junior is finna pop out. So you have to reassure her that, well, first of all, you got to reassure that Junior ain't finna pop out. That's their biggest fear. A lot of females, that's their biggest fear. Junior is finna pop out. You got to make them feel like Junior ain't there. Because back in the days, we was able to invite a lady over our house and invite her over and have like drinks and things like that. Nowadays, those type of things are like foreign. You can't really get that anymore from females. They feel like coming over your house. Oh, I know he want to do. I know what he about. He gonna want to fuck. And you just have to reassure them that that's not what your intentions are. Now, if that does come up and your guys do get in the mood or whatever, and you know that's what your guys both agree on, then cool. Let that happen, but that can't be the focal point of y'all going out. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it slow, first of all. You got to take it slow. I think a lot of females this standing up, because I don't. Females are hard to figure out. First of all, they got this thing where you may ask them out. They say yes. You guys pick a date. They tell you where they want to go eat, and then on your way to go picking them up, she disappeared. Won't answer her phone. Her phone going to voicemail. She not calling back. You don't even know where she live at. She ain't text your address yet. She like, drop your location. Location ain't been dropped yet. So you don't know what the hell going on. You in the back of your mind, is she okay? Did something happen to her? Where's she at? And the whole time she stood you up. It won't be until like an hour into the date that you realize I'm being stood up. Why are females doing that nowadays? It seems like they doing it way more. There's a few reasons why I think females are standing guys up. And if I'm wrong, tell me. But there's a few reasons why I feel like females are standing guys up. One, I think is because they have too many options as is. Like 5 guys may have asked them out on a date and they may have double booked. That could be one of the reasons. They could double book. And so in order for them to get out of one relationship, they just won't answer. Because they know some guys are forgiving. Oh, you was okay? Oh, man. You know, because we worry. We sitting back worried. Like, is she okay? We was talking every day for the last 3 months, and now I call her and she didn't answer her phone. Like, you know how your mom be when you don't call home? That's how guys be like, I wonder if she's okay. She's okay. She's just standing you up. You being stood up. And that's a hard pill to swallow. But it could, like I said, it could be the fact that she double booked and she chose between you and the other guy. She chose to be with the other guy. Maybe because she liked him more. Maybe because he's willing to spend more money. Maybe because it's more convenient for her to be with him. Whatever reason, she chose to be with the other guy instead of being with you. So that doesn't mean give up, but you're going to have to, next time you have to make sure the shit is real. Use her credit card to put the down payment down, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that shit is real, because I know I was thirsty for some females and I got stood up like 3, 4, 5 times by them. But that 5th time she was there. And I didn't, dwell on the other time she didn't show up, because I wanted my time to be with her. You be with these other guys, let me show you what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have no commitment. You don't have no ties to this female at all. So get that out your head. You don't have no ties to the females at all. And if you're the type of person that want to get with a bad bitch, a baddie, you have to understand that there's a lot of other guys that want to get with a bad bitch, a baddie too. So you got to be willing to sometimes wait your turn, so to speak, to holler at her. Now, if she's just out there hoeing, that's going to have to be that's going to be up to you, whether you want to wait for a hoe or not. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you don't have no ties to her. So if she feel like she want to do whatever, then that's what it is. The other reason why I think females standing you up, because I think maybe sometimes she want to be with her girls. She booked plans with you, but then her girls call and they want to go out and hang out and kick it. And she felt like her being with her girls, that's a lot better time than being stuck with somebody on a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Talking to them. That's can be boring sometimes, especially if y'all don't get along. Y'all ain't never been out. You're not a funny person. You don't like to laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's a boring time. Yeah, I'm eating my food, but I got to eat my food. And it's attached to having a conversation with you. So I'm just going to back out of it. So that could be another reason why females stand up. One of the last reasons that we'll talk about today is just getting shy. She don't feel like she's ready to have that date with you just yet. Maybe you asked too soon. You met her last week and you're already trying to take her out. In the back of her mind, she's thinking, well, I don't even know this guy. Why do I want to go out with this guy? I don't know him. And maybe told you yes to be nice to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can go out, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because you asked too soon and it was just like a click. I got to make a choice, and I don't want to, I kind of like him, but I don't want to throw him off. So, yeah, we can go on a date, and then gets to the time to date and realize, well, I really don't know this guy. I don't know what he's about. Junior might be on a date with this. He might be pop up at the date with him. Whatever it is, Just get cold feet and don't want to do it no more. I mean, guys the same way. I mean, some guys stand females up because, of various reasons. They may get cold feet. Just, I don't want to do this. I'm not even going to answer my phone. But like I said, you just got to play it by ear. You got to really feel these females out. They don't know you from a can of paint. So don't be the type of person that you're just going to be aggressive with it. And she mine and, we're going to be together. You don't know. No, you don't know that. You don't know if y'all going to be that couple or whatever. And you can't base it off of that. You don't know if y'all going to have sex after the dinner. Yes, you spent $50 on the dinner, the meal, but that is not attached with having sex. One thing that you have to get out of your head is giving like females a bunch of drinks, thinking that that's going to be your okay to have sex. I mean, before it was, but these females drink like fish. They're going to drink all your liquor up and be like, oh, I got to go home. And you're going to be mad. Limit the amount of drinks you buy for a female on the first date. 2 drinks. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and try to get her drunk because now you're dealing with a drunk female who don't want to fuck. Now, if you give her a pill, that's a different thing. I mean, knowingly give her a pill, not just slip and shit in their drink where you're like, yo, you want a pill? Then you might have a better chance of fucking. I'm just playing. But you cannot have expectations of trying to get laid the first date. Some people will put out that first date. You never know. You might get lucky. Maybe that's the type of mood that she's in. You know what I'm saying? To want to fuck the first date. Maybe she ain't had none in a while. She want to be with somebody different, new experiences. But unless she gives you signs, I mean, you can kind of shoot your shot. And unless she's giving you signs, then I would back off of it. Like, I'm not, if it happens, it happens. Now, the second day, you got to put out. I'm just playing. Sometimes it takes a while. It could be the third or fourth date, but don't come with those expectations of wanting to sleep and you're going to sleep with somebody because you spent money on them. To avoid that, don't spend you shouldn't really be looking to spend a whole lot of money on a first date. I see some of these TikTok videos where they want to go here, they want to go there, they want to go that. You're not my woman. We are just trying to get out and enjoy each other's time. I'm gonna pick a nice place. I'm not saying I'm gonna be cheap, but I'm gonna pick a nice place somewhere that's not all, so we can talk and get to know each other. Because if that's what we're trying to do, that's what we need to try to do. I'm not gonna sit here and be like our first day gonna be in a club because we can't really talk in a club. Not only that, another nigga might be like, yo, boo, remember we used to be, and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You just spent all your chips and she with another dude because there's no commitment there. She didn't agree to be with you the whole time in the club. She agreed to come to the club with you. So understand that this dating game has got to be played differently in 2024. You're not the only person that she's talking to. You're not the only person that want to go on a date with her. So when you do go on a date, cherish those moments. Get in the moment. Put your phone down. Talk. Conversate. And it'll make it a lot easier. All right. So we're going to leave it with that. I got a few things that I want to do. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in who tapped in. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We're on Instagram. And we're going to be on TikTok later. So make sure y'all tap in. And remember, y'all, the dating game is different in 2024. It ain't the same dating game when you grew up. A lot of us are single. Guys are single. A lot of females are single. But that does not mean it's going to be easy to link up. A lot of females just want to be by themselves or they want to have multiple options. And being on one date may mess up all the rest of those options because guys are jealous. I'm going to tell you now, guys are jealous. So if there's a few guys that she like, she's not going to mess that up with just one person, and you got to be, you got to be conscious nowadays. A lot of females just want to go on a date to try new foods and to try to eat, So don't think because she say yes, she'll go on a date. That means it's on and popping as far as relationship. You have to still work for that relationship. You have to still work for her companionship and things like that. A date is just to go out and both you guys enjoy yourselves and possibly each other. Make it entertaining as possible. Tell some jokes. Tell some stories. Don't be boring. Don't get on your phone a lot. Put your phone down. Don't be like, "Ooh, you see this TikTok? Ooh, you see that?" That ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to have a conversation as the food gets there. Be ready to talk about some things as the food gets there. And then that conversation might spill over to while you're eating. You still might be having that conversation while you're eating. And then be ready to have a conversation after you eat. Ask her how her food is. How's your food? Does that taste good? Man, I should have got that. If you say that, if you're at a date and you ask her about her food and you say, "Man, I should have got that," and she offer you some of it, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. You want to take some of this? That's a good sign. And if she actually takes some of it, offer her fork, you finna fuck. You fucking that night. No, I'm just playing. Don't expect to have sex on the first date. If it does come, it does come. But don't expect that, because that's what's messing it up a lot with dating, is that they feel like a guy is going to be so geared up that you say yes, that it's going to lead to something else. And females have been told their whole life, don't smile at every guy. Don't bat your eye at every guy. You know what I'm saying? Because that leads to other things. So just be humble, be friendly, because this is a friendship get together. A date is like a friendship get together. And don't look at it as more as that. Don't look at it like you got a head up over one guy or the other guy just liking. Just shoot your shot. And it's your time to show her what you can offer her as far as a companionship, as far as a friendship. And that's it. All right. So with that being said, you may enjoy your dates a lot more. Let the anxiety down, take a deep breath, and just be yourself. Just be yourself. And you'll go a lot further. All right. With that being said, we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching. My name is Johnny. Peace.